Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video. In today's video, diving back into co-op Infinitum C. It's co-op season, baby. And in today's video, we're utilizing the Quick Slasher or Quick Powerhouse team to take down Infinitum C to get the missions done. So, as always, you can cross-contaminate. You're allowed to use Quick Powerhouse characters, and you're allowed to use Quick Slasher characters. Now, remember, if you have a character like Zoro Sanji, who is actually a quick unit, but isn't a slasher in Sanji, but has the slasher tag for something like Zoro, and obviously their dual form, you can definitely use them too. So we are using Zoro Sanji in today's video. Obviously, if you have Zoro Sanji, like, they're going to make life a lot easier. And we're actually using Shanks' crew, another character that is a quick character that doesn't have the slasher tag, but obviously is in the joint form, has the quick slasher tag. So they're going to remove the special bind. Zoro Sanji is giving us an attack boost and orb boost every single turn, giving us some matching orbs, and bypassing pretty much defense up, damage reduction, defense up and threshold, which works out nicely. You also have some nice supports for Zoro Sanji too. The other units we're using is Bobbins. Bobbins is another fantastic character to bring along. He removes defense up, damage reduction, threshold, attack down. You can use him in so many different ways. And obviously for co-op Infinitum C, like, that's where you're going to get a lot of value out of characters. Magellan 6+ is very, very good for this content as well. He has double special activation. He can remove bind, he can remove burn. There's a lot of bind, there's a lot of burn. So utilizing him works really, really nicely. Plus he can be a color affinity booster. You can be a attack booster if you get the poison off. I don't think he removes poison. I think you have to have him as captain to remove poison. So just be mindful of that. And then finally, the last character we have is Cross Guild. Cross Guild can do a bunch of different stuff. With the support of Mr. 1, we have some paralysis removal, we have some damage reduction removal, and then obviously we have damage with set target. And then the second time you use the Cross Guild special, you actually get the defense up and the threshold removal. And then the third time you have a chain boundary. So you're going to do some fun stuff with Cross Guild. Very, very good unit. Definitely very underrated character when they first came out. A lot of people kind of wrote them off, including myself, to be honest. But they've just showed dividends of how powerful they actually are as a unit, having some great names and some great utility with the 3-stage special. As for our leader, we are using Yamato, but look, you can just use any quick slasher character. Like, it really doesn't matter what character you bring, as long as it's a quick slasher. That's going to help you guys get the missions done. So just remember, the character does need to be quick slasher for your co-op captain to get the missions done. Other really, really good options that you can try and bring. Quick Powerhouse doesn't really have too much. You have, like, King, I guess, Alba, if you want some, like, auto proc stuff. Same with Kaido, you could do some fun stuff there. But other than that, they don't have too many, like, really good utility captains. You could definitely run Magellan for the paralysis removal. That's definitely an option if you want to go with that regard. But I feel like Shanks' crew is probably the best option as a captain for his utility, not only for special binds, but for getting around resilience. He can also give you a very good chain lock, which gets around the attack down below certain chains. You can carry it into stages. So I feel like having him as a captain, plus being a rainbow booster, is going to be definitely the best option for you guys. But let me know what characters you guys are using. Let me know if there's any other characters that I've kind of glossed over or haven't mentioned, as it will help out other players in the future. So please let them know. Let them be known down below. Just so we can just help everyone out with other characters. Because remember, look, Infinitum C, it's very RNG centric. It's all dependent on what bosses you get, what friend you're playing with, and just remember too, you can always just continuously refresh and continuously retry if you guys want to try and get a different friend to help you out. Remember characters like Nami, Karina, Gear 5, 6-star, Ace, the rare recruit Nami, Momo, 6+ Bonnie, those types of characters, if you see them on your friends, like, teams, they're going to be the best characters to help you take down a multitude of different debuffs. Now, this season, Dex and quick bosses are increased. So you will see a lot more Frankies, Namis, Usops, Brooks on the final stage when you come to the Straw Hats towards the end. Zoro, I believe, is quick as well, so you probably see a lot more Zoros as well. But remember, this is just an increased chance. Not only does that affect the final stage, but it affects the bosses along the way. So stuff like Magellan, Katakuri, Crocodile, those types of characters that have a chance to pop up, they're probably going to pop up a little bit more. And if you jump onto the database, I believe someone did a spreadsheet of what the bosses do. You could probably build your team more tailor-made to that. But look, if you're like me, just chuck on a bunch of really good, powerful characters that have good specials to take down lots of utility, and most of the time you're gonna like get it done with just the law of big numbers. The more you run it, the more chance you'll have of finding a very good friend, and then they can sort of carry you through as well. Unfortunately, I used to do the Thursday night stream where I would sort of just co-op run, help you guys out, but unfortunately, obviously with having my baby boy, that makes it a little bit hard, and I'm just needing a little bit more at home. So for the meantime, those streams have been put on hold. But just remember to like hit up the Discords, hit up chats. Like you'll be able to find people that'll help you out, and you'll be able to find, even if you're doing it just on like regular play and just sort of refreshing consistently, you'll eventually be able to find players to help you guys out in getting it done. Remember, look for those like Gear 5s, look for Zoro Sanjis, look for Nami, and Karina's, like look for Momos, like they're just going to be the best characters. Now, we actually got Usopp on this final stage. Usopp was great, because I actually just said like, hey, let me handle this, without realizing, well actually no, I don't think I did. No, this wasn't that far. This was another one where I was like, oh my god, I wanted to bang my hand against a wall. This was my second run with this team and managed to get it done. The first run was just like, it was smooth until the final stage, and I had my teammate just not cooperate. But look, to be fair, I kind of jumped the gun with my sticker, so it was a little bit confusing. Now, there is one turn of damage reduction that gets left on this stage, which is kind of annoying, because like I don't have a way around damage reduction, but my enemy does. Like, sorry, my teammate does. So in hindsight, I should have just switched. Maybe I did. Maybe that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, because he had Gear 5. So he had the damage reduction, bypassing, and then I kind of just spammed some specials, did a bunch of damage, and then just sort of said, yeah, cool, it's all up to you, because I got despaired and whatnot. So that's the upside to having the skip button too. Remember, having the skip button works well in the sense that if you take debuffs, you can then pass it over to your friend. And when you come up against these particular stages that have like the 2-stage specials, with the damage limiters and stuff, having that skip button just helps out a lot. So lucky for me, like I had a really good friend team. Wasn't actually the stereotypical one. There was like Carrot and Nami on there. There was the Kazuna Roker at Brook, which is kind of interesting to get around like the silence debuff. So that was an interesting team build. But managed to get it done, and hopefully you guys can too. But if you enjoyed the video, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Remember, if you guys have done this, let me know what characters you use down below. If there's any other really good characters to help you out in this quest, let them be known in the comment section, because it's just going to help out other players in the future get this done. Now remember, co-op's not exactly everyone's favorite game mode, but getting the new Zoro is going to be really clutch for upcoming content. Plus, look, you really want to have that artwork for your account. That artwork is so clean, and it just works. I think he's very similar to V1 Kaido actually with his kid. I haven't exactly read it, but he's definitely going to be a character you want on your account. And playing co-op, getting these missions done, it's just the easiest way to gain as many stones as possible. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.